Actually, you know what? I like the full version. Hey, Jonesy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got to win, that's too funny. Hey, she's so real. It's Jonesy in the morning. It's Jonesy. With shade of laughter, with shade in the laughter. Come on, somebody. In your car, in the house, on the highway. Jonesy and Flyway. Show your volume up, this is party. Do it again and again. Come on in, tell a friend, tell a friend. Let's get a moving like, hey, you wanna wait to start a date? Go and say hi, she on her life. She told me, I'm too slave, too slave, too slave. Hey, Jonesy, Jonesy in the morning. Got to win, that's too funny. Let's give it it's Jonesy in the morning. Shade and laughter me. Na 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 na. Jonesy in the morning. Come on in. Come to YouTube. Good morning. YouTube. Pink Champ. We're waiting for you. Good morning. Jonesy in the morning. Morning, folks. Happy Friday to me. And anybody like me, that doesn't always work on Fridays, but Thursday is your Friday. What the hell? Good morning, Giddy. Kitty, I was trying to research the actor that's coming on this morning. Can you give me his name again? Because maybe I had the wrong person.
I'll do even better. I did it. I didn't know if you did it. I'll send you the files right now.
Thank you. I was trying, and then I got sidetracked because there's a whole bunch of stuff always going on. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody, everywhere. Hello, people of the land. Hey, booze, hey. Hey, booze, hey. That is so dumb, and I still do it. Hey, booze, hey. It's like a constipated push. Hey, booze, hey. Look what I'm wearing. Found some old Pink Champ merch. So I said, you know what? You know what? You know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it. You know what it. Bobblehead, Jonesy. Good morning, Instagram Live. It would behoove you to join us on the YouTube at Pink Champs, the show. Pink Champs, the show. How you show it? I don't know it. Hello, everyone. And make sure when you come over, first thing you do before you get your desk and sit down is you subscribe and then you like. Reginald, oh, is this like a whole week straight we've had you? Well, thank you. Seneca E, welcome back. Good morning. Do a little roll call for the people that took care of lunch and dinner yesterday. We have a banner that runs across the bottom of the stage in case you guys are wondering, what's that for? Jonesy begging. So people donate. We're looking for a spa day at what's the name of the spa? The Sojo.
I've never been, and my back is not great. But so people are kind enough and grown enough to just be donating $5, $10, but it all adds up. At the end of the show, I'm able to go and either get breakfast or lunch, in some cases dinner on a really good day. So the Cash App is there, Cash App and Zelle is there. Although yesterday, let me tell you, Instagram people, what these YouTube Pink Champ people did to me yesterday. Charlie, they had me out here in these Cutwater streets. And this show was completely brought and sponsored by Cutwater yesterday. Thank you, Ty Ty, getting the collection plate going. Look at you. Thank you. Ty Ty just donated $5. Thank you. That's all it takes. Hi, Stephanie. Stephanie Pickens, my favorite singer from Astoria, other than me. But listen, Stephanie, they had me in them Cutwater streets yesterday. And once again, at 10:15, I was on the couch with my mouth wide open and slobber. 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 Did anybody else's parents refer to it as slobber? What is slobber? Like, what is that? Saliva? Saliva? Was that somebody country that couldn't pronounce saliva? So they started calling it saliva. All I know is I had saliva all on my... Yup. Sponsored by Cutwater. Yup. Yup. And I need to stop before I need a sponsor. If you know, you know. Cutwater Ty. Ty love Cutwater. Hi, Nandy. Stephanie. I was on the floor almost. And then someone said towards the end of the show, you saw the Cutwater cut in and take over. They said I started singing a marathon and got real loose with my mouth. Like, just was talking real slick. And they were like, where did this come from? The Cutwater. So, I don't know. They're on if you guys will come over to YouTube, you will see they're on here encouraging the Mary slander. Was there Mary slander yesterday? I don't give a fuck no more. She drew blood. How you know you guilty, but because it's too early. You know you guilty. Like your whole camp just got exposed for being guilty of theft, of stealing people's music, careers, songs, all that shit. And then you try to double down? Talking about, it's so positive up here since she's gone. She didn't say the since she's gone part, but she inferred it. I'm like, this from the bitch that been going down, that just want to be happy, that was never happy, that celebrated, let y'all celebrate y'all misery for years. And y'all stupid bitches buy $200, $300, $500 tickets to sing for her. Y'all all shot out. So don't say shit about my Cutwater in the morning. The hell? How you starting off the day like that? It's Friday. Come on over. Pompeii Break Bread Records. Good morning. All the way from North Carolina. How y'all doing with that snow? I heard some things. I heard y'all shut down everything. And the cable TV. You doing all right? You safe? Everybody, please come on over, join us to YouTube, because we start the show when we get 100 people. We got 60 in here now. And on your way in, just like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. We got company coming through today. Giddy. Wait. Before I get into that, I would like to thank Kev yesterday, who hit up the collection plate. Let me give Kev some real love. Ooh. LaShawn, Stephanie B, and on the Zelly, it's not Zelly, it's Zell. It's stupid. Either one, Zelly, Zell, they're both dumb. Who names, like, what? I don't even know. Activity. Received. Claudette Stewart. Anita G, Cheryl Coy. This is for something else, for merch. Thank you. Sabria. Oh, I know who that is. Thank you, Grayson. Mr. Great and Hits, all up and through. And Shamika Rogers, who got her 2 tickets. Got her 2 tickets to the Comedy in Harlem that I'm doing on February 19th. Can we put that flyer up? For those of you wondering, what the hell? What the hell? We're back at it. We got a huge lineup, including Isaiah Kelly. That's the firstborn of comedian Gerald Kelly. Isaiah Kelly, Stephanie K. Soph's Dope. Love her. My sister Onika. I'm hosting along with Sean Harvey. And of course, you guys are invited to come. It's a small spot. So if you want tickets, all you have to do is cash at me there. I have a list, an ongoing list of who cash apps. If you go to comedyharlem.com, that's your business. But the cash app gets to me directly. And then you go on my list right here. So let me put Shamika Rogers and her mother Donna. Stephanie, you should get a crew from Astoria to come through. You know, Veronica and them came to Comedy in Harlem for my birthday in October. I was like, oh, family, hometown love in the motherfucking bed. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Shamika Rogers +1. So, before we get the show going, that's the flyer right there. It's going to be a dope show because it's always comedians that pull up, that get on, that we don't even know are going to be in the building. We also have the fine merch, right? The t-shirts. We've got the Pink Champ t-shirts. I'm wearing the white. I'm waiting for new stock. We've got the Pink Champ t-shirts in black. Pink Champs is rolling out officially in just a few weeks. And my set is mobile, so I'll be traveling. I'm going to Houston to interview Tammy from Basketball Wives. You guys remember Tammy Roman? Us old heads remember her from The Real World. If you know, you know. And so we gotta look. It's the same Jonesy. It's the same Miss Jones, just more accessible. No music to interrupt my thoughts this time. And we talk and we laugh and we engage with each other and we have the conversations, whatever the fuck we want to talk about, we talk about. Because now we can. I wish I had come on out here sooner, kick them shackles off sooner. Because now I don't know what to do with myself. All right, let's see. Supposed to be first. All right, hold on. I'm waiting for people. We got 70. We need 30 more. And there's 20 in here. Can you come over to YouTube and join us, please? Pink Champs, the channel. Pink Champs, the channel. Pink Champs, the Pink Champs, the Pink Champs, the channel. Oh, please, before you go out, it's super duper dangerously cold. And let me tell you something. I got a message for the snow removers in motherfucking Teaneck, New Jersey. Y'all about to get it today. I need a feature called Giddy Gonna Get It. Giddy Gonna Get It. Because Teaneck is going, the snow removers from Teaneck, New Jersey, if you know one, roll that nigga over, put the phone up to his ear, and let him know him and his mans and them is gonna get it today. Because there is no... Anybody in here living in Teaneck, please come to the front of the class. Please come to the front of the class. You about to have your day in court. Because I know I'm not the only one. And I simply call myself being nice and driving to drop off merch. And I'm so glad I did because Anita and her mom They are so kind. And your mom, Anita, she was taking her time walking. I was like, please don't let her slip. Please don't let this be Jonesy's fault. Of all the days I decide to come when it's, and then somebody said, no, it been like that in Teaneck. What the hell? What in the shovel? I don't understand it. It makes no sense. Is anybody else in a town like that? Right. Today, Diane Williams said that's what furs are for. You better come on, Mink. Hey, Mink. Hey, Foxy. I'm about to listen, the New York snow. Let me tell you something. Mayor Mandami is checking in with us today. That's wonderful, right? Let me give him some applause. How dope is that? How dope is that? And I didn't even have to ask. They called me. I'm like, you better follow the brand. You better know the difference between the brand and the station. You better know who was always booking her own guests. You better know whose relationship that was. You better know it. You better know it. So we'll talk to Mandami about the snow removal too, Steph. Or maybe not. I don't want to fuck shit up. I don't want to fuck shit up. See, Steph, y'all trying to set me up. Have me jump out the window and then nigga be like, who set that interview up? She blasted me. No, we're going to be nice to Mr. Mayor Mandami, a.k.a. Z Boogie. I had called him Z Bugs, but I don't like nothing bugs no more. Oh, yuck. Yup. And if you in here, bitch, I'm talking about you and your bitch. Because I found out some things. So, yep. Step lively. All right, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We got 90 people in here. We need 10 more to get this party started for real. Let me tell you something. Good morning, moderators. Love Music says, ask him about the homeless problem in the subway. It's very dangerous. I will, but it's been dangerous. We can't put that on him, right? And, you know, I had a whole bunch of questions. Even though I don't live in New York, I have been working in New York for a minute, and I noticed the increase of homelessness, and it's not their fault. It's not their fault, but it's not necessarily our fault. Is it our fault? Is it our fault? In a way. No one's personally responsible for any other grown-ass person, right? But could we have done more? Could we have asked for more with our leaders, with our elected officials? Come on, we need 10 more people. And come in and like, please, come on over so we can get the show started. This is why we always start late. Because you Negroes and white folks. Good morning, Mrs. Falk. Big R said, look at you, put Mandami on blast. We're not going back. I know there are a few people that died. Yeah, I can't serve two masters. So you guys got to come over so I can give my complete attention over here. So I'm going to go because I know when I go, then you guys will come or not. But I do that as a courtesy every morning because I know some people still think I'm doing Instagram Live. I have not connected this to the live because it's many steps. What is this that came on my thing? Hold on. See, it is how I always start off getting distracted. Back. Ooh! Oh my God. How satisfying. Oh my fucking God. I'm going to play this over 3 or 4 times. From the ancestors, I said, damn, bitch. Oh my God. I don't know why that popped up on my phone because you probably was scrolling the same type of stuff all night and the algorithm catches up to you. So whoever is responsible for cleaning the snow in in Teaneck, you have failed us. You have failed them and people surrounded areas. When I tell you there's a street, I think it's Teaneck Road. Teaneck Road, realistically. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mr. Grayson. Love music. Good morning, Kathleen Norman. Kathleen, you came, I think, late yesterday, but I was so happy to see you. Thank you. And thank you for your gracious donation the other day. I appreciate you. I think Teaneck Road typically could have 2 lanes of traffic on each side. But because the snow and there's so much of it has just been pushed, it's taking up a whole lane. So there are homes on Teaneck Road. They won't slow down. So you can't even get into the driveways of some people because the snow is piled up. So where are you supposed to go? Where are you supposed to go? I just want to know. And if you do manage to drive up in somebody, just say you for a second, you pull up in somebody else's driveway to go drop off your Amazon, whatever, because you might be a delivery driver or UPS or whatever. These motherfuckers won't let you back out. So Kathleen, you said you were going to ask me to ask Mandami why he hasn't appointed any Black members in high positions since elected. So I don't know if I'm just happy, to be at the table. But we had the chief executive offer of diversity, equity. She was on the show on Monday. That's a pretty high position, I think. And I'm really not trying to piss him off because, again, this business is about relationships. And I learned that too late in life. After I created all the cockamamie cookie stuff to make you laugh, I realized the reason why bitches like Angie stay around forever is because they don't ask shit. They smiley. And so I need to start smiling because it's last call at the bar, perhaps, for me. And then his number 4 is a woman. It's Kyrie Edwards, our friend, who is running for Brooklyn Borough. His wife is the number 4 in charge in all of New York City. So is that not high enough for us? Thank you, Elaine, for the lunch donation. The same why they gave asylum seekers a place with cash and free health insurance and a place to live with no time limit to leave. Well, I think he'd love to answer that because that's the old administration. So he probably would love to answer that. I'll write these questions down. No guarantee we're going to get to them. I got to feel it out. And it'll be later on in the show anyway. If that's okay with you. So then we'll ask him, what does he plan to do? Come on, 96 people in here. We need 4 more. So I'll ask him, what does he plan to do about the asylum seekers that were given cash and free health insurance? Right? Plans for asylum seekers. They got cash and free health. I'm not against the removal, but I just feel like it's got to be law and order. You can't be telling people one set of rules and they abide by them. And then when they abide by them, you lock them up. Like, that's fucked up. And the fact that it's still going on and no one's stopping it and the judges are listening to what Trump and his people is telling them to do. When we primary the fuck out of them and get them out, I hope the soft bitch ass Democrats don't start taking Holly High Road and say, oh, let get bygones be bygones. We have to move forward and no, we don't want you to let shit go. That's the problem. That's why your punk ass is always getting played in your face. Now, and here's the thing. Y'all just as fucking nasty. You're just as nasty. You're just as calculating. You just try to act like you're the better. And you're not. It comes off as weak. It's given weak. I don't know what it is that you've done to me. East Orange too with the snow. but it's acting such a crazy way. Whatever it is, Golden Crust on Teaneck Road is fire. All right, I'm going to see, because I have been disappointed by a lot of these Golden Crusts, a lot of these Caribbean delights, a lot. And I don't want to hear, we out of Aki. It's a feeling that I don't want to face. It's not even noon and you out of Aki, which means you didn't order properly. Whole nother story. But my heart starts beating triple time with thoughts of loving you on my mind. Murdoch Parker said, you gonna be soft with the mayor? He's doing a horrible job in the city. Facts. Let Angie ask him. I just modulated and I shouldn't have. Ooh, Mandami's trash. Hochul took Adrian Adams as her running partner. Yeah, I was going to ask him, what does he think about that ticket? An all-female ticket. The person tapped to lead Department of Corrections is Black, always, and a former felon. Yeah, we talked about him on Monday. Remember? Thank you, Mr. Grayson. So everybody in Teaneck knows I'm not making shit up just for the sake of having content for a show. I really was like, I had to go back to my old New York project ways of driving when they don't come and dig us out, especially not in the front circle. Stephanie, you know what I'm talking about. And the back circle too. They didn't come get us for days. We had to figure it out. So I figured it out. But your mom was so kind, Anita, and patient. And I sat there and I waited. Once I managed to get out, I waited for her to get back into the house before I pulled off, just so you know, Anita. Hey. Georgiana's here. Good morning. Homeless down bad. The illegals taken care of. Yeah. Tata said he cleaned Manhattan up nicely. Ain't do no removals on street corners in the Bronx. And I think he wants to talk about that. Hey, Javonce. Hey, Jonesy. Good morning. Nikki Blue. Hope you're doing okay. Better. 96 people. Go and get 4 friends and throw them in this chat so we can get going. The Bronx is looking crazy like that with the snow. Thank you, Georgiana, for buying a super chat. Appreciate you. I love Aki too. That's why I hate when they tell me they don't have no more and it's not even 12 noon. And no, I don't want your nasty macaroni and cheese. Can somebody please tell Caribbean restaurateurs, Teurs, restaurateurs, stop. We good. We don't come to you for that. We're good on your mac and cheese because I don't know what the fuck that thick cheese is y'all use in them wide-ass ronzoni noodles. That is not mac and cheese. There's something to the little noodles, the elbows, that makes it what it be. Not them long, wide, no. And the cheese is all wrong. It's too thick and it still don't have no flavor. So stop putting cheese just for the sake of an ingredient. Big R said the Teaneck Golden Cross sells food no other ones do. Okay, then that's real business. That's real business. I already know what you're talking about. You can go in there and probably get some fucking Lucy's too. Yup, my kind of one-stop shopping. Aki is seasonal. It has to be in season. Every time I've gone, in season, maybe not in season, it's always gone before noon and they suck their teeth at me. And continue talking on their little thing because they probably talking to somebody from the country, from their country. And I get that. But Rhonda Walker, Rhonda said that morning cup water hit different. Apparently, I went to the left, look, and now I'm going to the right. I went to the left, to the right, now kick. I heard I was doing all the things yesterday. Everybody come on in, please like and subscribe before you take a seat. This is the Jonesy in the Morning show, same show, different platforms. We are on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're not on Instagram, but we're on, are we on TikTok? We were one week. All right, here we go. TikTok. Count down the moments before I get wound up. Should I wait until after the guests leave? Because I don't want to go left on Z Boogie. Yes, Jamie, authentically Lola. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show. Yes. So people are getting their tickets now. If you Cash App, I put you on the list. That's my thing. I do every third Thursday of the month. We took a break in January because it's cold. But then I said February, we inside. Right. Thank you, Mark Frazier. Let me applaud you for your comment. Do y'all see Mark looking out for me? And not... Wrong sound effect. Here we go. Mark said, basically, don't let these people gas you up to go and talking crazy to the mayor, and then he don't ever come back. Thank you, Mark. Right, macaroni pie. Mr. Crawford, good morning. Thank you for your grace with the T-shirts because they still in the back of the car. I swear, I had yours and Anita's in the back of the car. And I went all the way to Teaneck to drop them off, but still got yours in. I got to do better. You know what it is? It's this cut water, Mr. Crawford. That's the problem. It's the cut water. The cut water has me laid the fuck out after the show. And there it is. And I don't know why I'm drinking it. And it's too early to be drinking anything. And I don't need cut water to cut up. Thank you, Nikita. Nikita just donated to the lunch fund. Thank you so much. Tata said flavors need to do better with their mac and cheese too by Yankee Stadium. I don't know what it is. And I've been telling y'all this. We do not come to Jamaican restaurants for macaroni and cheese. Please, thank you, and stop it. Because I know y'all have trays left over at the end of the night. It's not good. It's not good in Bahamas. It's not good in Jamaica, Queens. It's not good apparently near Yankee Stadium. So we understand. We get it. That's not your forte. You probably fucked some rice up though. And some oxtail. So Big R, I will ask him when's the sanitation plan on coming to the rest of the boroughs for the snow cleanup. That's how I will pose my question. All right? Look at me with all my years of experience, knowing how to get to the answer without making people feel like they're under attack. When should the other 4 boroughs... Anybody from Staten Island in here? What is your snow removal looking like? Expect to be cleaned up. And hold on, let me send them the link. Thank you, Dr. Owens. Is anybody else buffering? Were you buffering when y'all came in here? Are we having technical issues on our end, Giddy? Go out and come back in. I didn't type the same word 3 times because I need the old the SkyTel. The SkyTel page with the raised with the raised keyboard. I can't do this shit. Like why do we allow this to live? Who can do that? If you have wide fingers, which I've got a lot of wideness going on, you got to fucking keep on typing, hitting for the question mark. Tired of this. Life is hard enough. The fuck? The link for Mandami. Okay, hold on. And Christian Robinson. Thank you, Giddy, for that booking. Actor Christian Robinson from Sinners. All right, hold on. Menace All Day is in the inbox. Menace, I can't read it right now, but thank you. All I see is I do graphics. Hold on, guys. I think this is the... What day was Monday? The 2nd, right? So this has to be... All right. Hold on, guys. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. All right. Let's hope. And let me all right, I'm back. I'm gonna text them and tell them where I sent the link. Hold on, don't distract me. Because you know it don't take much. Sent over fat fingers. Link. Hold on, guys. It must not have gone yet. Giddy, did you send the link to? Oh, we got 111. That's the angel number. 111 and one like. That's 1111. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Everybody say a prayer. Ask for something. I ask for peace for Nikki. Peace in her heart. And a strong bounce back. Nikki going through her own stuff, lost her mother, and still in here asking y'all to support me. Thank you, Nikki. All right, so we can start the show officially. What flavor of cutty are you having today? The same. It was a 6-pack or a 4-pack of the peppermint white Russian. This is so bad. This is so bad. Why are you doing this early in the morning? Did you ask Wendy why she was doing her shit early in the morning? Then leave me. Leave Jonesy alone, see. So we talked about Sherry Shepherd's show going away, and nobody is necessarily happy about that. But people are saying that if her and Kelly Clarkson both got, I guess, removed or noticed on the same day, why is the phrasing Kelly Clarkson decided to leave and Sherry, the black woman, got let go? Why? We know why. We know why. We talk race here all day, every day. At least I do. So if that ain't what you want, we're going to call out the biases, implicit and explicit. If that ain't what you want, we're going to wish our friend Asia a happy birthday today. If it ain't your fucking birthday. So know what you're getting when you come here. No more softball. Look, I have found my inner warrior. Everybody was saying, oh, Miss Jones is so measured now. I was trying to keep my check. Now I'm out in the wild, wild motherfucking West. She's back. She never left, really. I'm way back in the scroll because I see y'all talking about macaroni pie. Lala, good morning, Lala. Lala, we about to go to Punta Cana. Oh, the weekend's going to be Labor Day weekend. So please clear your calendars. If you're really down and about it, the 90s girls will be performing in Punta Cana Labor Day weekend. If you ever in the North Bronx, don't get their Rasta pasta or mac and cheese from Corey's Jamaican restaurant. Ew, thank you for helping me not waste my time. Ew. Let me put the comments on. Giddy, can you remove this? What the hell did I just do? Remove the flyer for me, please. Thank you. Did I get small? Thank you. Child. Somebody said, where is the J-Hub mic? This is the gift. This is the proof that, yes, Jesus loves me. For those of y'all that don't know what happened, this is my charger. It was on my bed, beside my bed. That's the imprint of my bed sheet, the flower pattern. Caught on fire. I did not know. There's a big burn hole in my mattress. Did not know. Because maybe within this, there's some tripation. Maybe because I don't see other than the hand of God himself coming down with a fire blanket and putting it over it. I don't see why the fire stopped, like it just decided to stop. But in that spirit, so you mean to tell me, Miss Tasha, and before I finish my J Hud impersonation, J Hud's voice when she talks that country evangelical fakery shit, it reminds me of Fantasia when I met Fantasia. Now, those of you, Fantasia hosted my birthday party when I was in Philly. LaShawn, I think you were there. I don't know who else was there in my VIP area when Fantasia came over. But when her tour bus pulled up, she asked that I come on so we could meet before we went inside. And Fantasia sounded like J Hud. Shall I? She put her hands on her hips and was standing there like a country woman like this. Like she had just finished frying some fish. And she said, now, Miss Jonesy, where you going with all that ass? And she smacked my behind. So maybe it's a country thing. I don't know. Maybe it's an American Idol thing. I don't know. But do you mean to tell me that Fantasia put her hands up on her hips, walked you up the tour bus steps, and smacked you on your ass? We got to sing a song about it right after break. Yes. Thank you. You're welcome. My pleasure. Impersonations are us. Fantasia sure did stand back like that. She was big. She was very statuesque. She wasn't what I thought she was. I thought she'd be, everybody's smaller in real life. Big Amazon like. And she said, now, Miss Jonesy, or maybe she said Miss Tarsha. Miss Tarsha? She probably asked me what was my first name. I can't remember because I do shit like this before 9 a.m. It's okay. God loves me and he knows my heart. And she said, where'd you get all this ass? And smacked me on my butt. And I said, But in that moment, I said, now I see how all my R&B friends and my radio coworkers wind up being gay or lesbians. Because too much of that on the right day with the gut water, hey, party over, what? Hey. How you licking? We're not. Stop. Enough. I've had enough of you already, ma'am. Kitty, I made myself. Why don't y'all ever stop me? Why do you keep letting the train go? Continue to go. Why? Cheryl. Right, thank you. The fuck? Zach is my only friend. Thank you, Zach. Zach got my back. Come on, back having Zach. How you back having Zach? How you having back, Zach? Here we go. Nicolette, no. Stop, y'all. Stop. I can't. You said, is 4 smacks on the ass the threshold, or is it 5? I don't know. Ask Angie and them. Wait, what? Sound effect. Elaine, no, don't be peeing on yourself. How you squirting? Stop it. Somebody tell somebody to come get me. Then come get your friend. And like she can't because she's still buffering. Oh my God. Right. That was strays every fucking where for no reason, that damn Fantasia. Baby, I don't you and then always the last part. We were doing so good. Fantasia with the fried fish stance. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Or if you don't want me, then don't smack my ass. Go ahead and free yourself. That's your new job. In between everything else, in between dropping Aiden, how was Leslie's birthday yesterday?
Since you're forcing me to come up, it was great. It was great.
Let's go to dinner.
We did something small yesterday because we're going to do something bigger on Saturday.
What time did my chariot arrive?
We'll be coming in your direction, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You going to Eddie V's?
I will tell you later.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm glad she had a great birthday.
Yeah, she did.
Brought to you by Giddy Gon' Get It Productions. La. That was too much. That was a lot. I don't even remember what was said. I'm going to have to go back through this YouTube and probably edit some shit out. You know I'll be doing it after the show. I have to go back and erase all my music. Steamroller said, Miss Jones, you about to be more famous than you already. Charlie. La. Reginald said, this is what I was missing. Really? Stephanie, you still here? Yes, Taser smacked me on my ass. And I said, maybe that's a down south thing. Maybe because I have family down south, way down south, like Augusta, Georgia, and South Carolina. My mom told me about the bridge that she used to have to walk across to go shopping in South Carolina before they went back to Augusta, Georgia. So I'm not at all ever saying nothing negative about where my family and your families came from. But we must admit we have different ways. We get up north and we start acting fancy and we start putting our nose up and our nose down at them. Who's going to be real enough to acknowledge that? I'll wait. Good morning, Tracy. Why is it that we laugh at our down south cousins and family? And meanwhile, they have the recipe for everything. They have the recipe for every ailment, any illness. You even look like you about to come down with some shit. And your down south cousins, aunts, and uncles, they go in their motherfucking backyard. Am I lying? They go in that backyard, pull some shit, bring it in, boil some water on the stove, pour it in a cup, tell you to drink it, and you feel brand new. That's right, Grayson, you know. Jawan telling y'all to like the live. Can you please listen to Jawan, please? Ty Love, no, it's real. Stop hollering. It's real talk. So we love our family down south, but she stood there like this. She said, now, Miss Jonesy, where you going with all that ass? And smacked it. And I said, huh. I was shocked. I was like, peace generation, rules fantation with Brayshawn. And then we passed the Dutchie. No, we ain't passed the Dutchie. We probably could have. That's probably how all the girl parties started. How you Jazzy Joyson? Will you stop? Will you fucking stop? Stop. Wait, Barbie said, you know, people take flight on YouTube. This might be your calling. Child, from your mouth or your post to God's social media. You think God be posting? How he posting? Or do you think he posts through people? Oh, I know. Yup, all the things. Every sound effect at once. That's how. Oh my God, y'all are hilarious in the comments too. This is too much. No, this is too much. Oh my gosh. Got me rubbing my damn knees like when I was on the show with Flip last Thursday. I look back at that, I said, bitch, you was rubbing them knees all through the show. We back at it again tonight. We're going to start at 5. If you guys missed it and you're like, what's she talking about, Queen's Flip? So me, Queen's Flip, and Shampoo got together last Thursday to try out a show, I guess. And people like it. I don't even know what the likes are, but I know in like 2 days we were at 15,000. And yesterday, Lady and the Tramp, aka Marcella, and her husband Terrence, they called and she was like, it was so funny. Shampoo on the floor looking for his phone. You getting up, kissing Skip, Flip, Skip. I said Skip. Kissing Flip on his cheek goodbye because it had gone too far and you had only been there for 10 minutes. She said it was funny. So I'm assuming. Yeah. We ain't skipping. How you skipping? Right over that. I can't do no block slander yet. Ever. I meant to say ever. But the book is coming. Yup. So back to our cousins from down south where Fantasia and them is from. I said, when you go down there, they have the recipe for everything. And Nikki said, yep, they feel that New Yorkers have the accent. And they're the ones that really have the accent. Like, who has the accent? Our down south cousins or us? Because when I went to Philly, them niggas was like, oh, I can hear your accent. And I was like, no, I can hear yours. So who's accenting? Yup, big R. Yup. Our down south cousins be having shit stored in mason jars. Cure in a jar. Yes, they do. Yes, the fuck they do. They have everything. They have that jam called, what's it called? That you put on your greens. What is it called? You could put it on your cabbage or your greens. My aunt Georgia used to make that. I forget what it's called, but they have everything. Hi, Ulysses. Good morning. Yup. Your South Carolina Geechee family. You better salute them, Kim White. I know that's right. I remember when my grandma made me an enema with a juice box when I was a constipated kid, and it worked. The magic is with them. The magic is with our relatives that live down south. That's why when my friends tell me at 40 or 45 when they retire, they moved down south, I know why. Because all of our grandparents and them, a lot of them, lived to be like 105, 110. That was nothing.
Jonesy,
you know why?
Are you referring to bacon jam?
No.
Wasn't that one? Okay.
It was called, what the hell was it called? Now it's going to bother me. It's like a jelly. No. I'll get it once the cut party is over. Because this is what this is. We're having, remember y'all used to cut school? And you call it a cut party? It's brought to you by Cut Water. That's the cut party. That's what we have for this morning. Because, child, I didn't turn it up. And it's not even 8. It's just turning 8. Hey. So, welcome everybody that's coming in. We're at 131 AAA, which is good for a new streamer like me. So I love it all. All I ask is that you tell a friend, and when you come in, you subscribe, like, please. The kid needs encouragement, or this whole thing goes away. They used to live, our grandparents and great-grands used to live until they were 109, 110 easy, and still have beautiful skin, still have their wits about them. because they eat from the dirt. That I know, which is why when my Aunt Georgia came from Augusta and moved to Corona, right? She built a garden in her backyard and she had tomatoes. She had all fresh, seasonal. It was always something fresh. And that's how she would make dinner. And she lived, I don't even know, but they always up there, but they didn't look it. So I don't laugh when my friends say I'm retiring and moving to South Carolina, North Carolina, because there's a lot of wealth in your health, I believe, when you move down there. Weeze, baby, good morning. Claudette, good morning to you. Cassandra said, how many folks in there with you? They're all in the cup. They're all in the cup, Cassie. No, Jonesy, don't get fired today. Don't. I'm going to sing it. Baby, won't you just stay? Don't get fired today. I need you to stay. Elaine said, put that cutthroat down. That's what it is, the cutthroat. I'm going to be so sorry when I watch this back. Oh, wow. I don't think I have a lot of friends anyway, so I don't miss the phone not ringing. They say, Mary bump a little cootie every now and then. I can't. 5, 4, 3, 2. Elaine, you got that right. She said it's cutthroat, not cut water. Yup. And I believe it's probably going to have me on a summer apology tour. Yep. 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 All right, so now we can get into the show. What time is Christian calling?
He's slated for 9. He's gonna be coming in a little earlier,
Okay.
But he's slated for 9.
Okay. Okay. I have topics, guys. I got a lot of. Shout out to my friend Jen Arity. Asia, I forgot tonight is Jen's thing. So maybe we can go to Jen's thing and drink her. I got a lot of topics. We got a lot of schoolwork to cover today, boys and girls. Notice I put the boys first. Hey, Marco. I know you're in here listening and watching maybe. Thank you. Keep your eyes on the road, Marco. Happy birthday again to my friend Asia. I really need today's morning show is sponsored and brought to you by the good folks at Cutwater. It damn sure is. And they're not even paying. We got to get on that. All right, so let me bring the comments down. Yeah, I'm very old school, Mo better. Pen and paper is all I trust. But I write so fast. And the typing, I can't do that. I need a BlackBerry. That's what it is. A BlackBerry. Listen to me. BlackBerry was the best. Everybody's always trying to come in and improve on some shit. It was perfect with the raised letters and numbers. This flat screen all across, I never wanted that. What do you do with people that have fat fingers like me? The Palm Pilot, yes, because then you have the stylus, right? Come on, talk to me. Miss Jones, we need the block slander. Just give us a little bit. I cannot, and I'll tell you why. Can I tell you why? Because I think it was day one. I went in. I didn't really go in hard. It wasn't cutthroatish. But a bitch got a little email afterwards. And it's only right because I shot them the email first, the cease and desist. So I'm going to lay back because here's the truth, right? It's always a little, in a relationship when y'all break up, it's always a little thing, right? But once time starts healing the wounds and you can remember the good moments and a good memory comes about, like meeting a lot of you wouldn't have happened had I not been on the block, right? We wouldn't be here right now, maybe. So there's a lot of good. And just because the ending ended the way it ended, or just because the ending happened, I can't, as an adult now, I can't throw away the baby with the bathwater. Plus, I'm going to put it all in the book. Bitch, I'm going all the fuck way in. Bitch, you think you won, you think it's over, you think it's done. I'm going to get you, I'm going to get you. But so just wait for it. Just wait for it. Right, Jawan, a lot of y'all are pre-blocked. So yeah, we don't have to burn the shit down. You got 15 BlackBerry phones. They kept breaking. I know, but I just like the keyboard effect of it all. Right? Donnell is here. He said, understood. Yeah, you know I'm going to get you, sucker. It's a matter of time. But yeah, so it wasn't all bad. It wasn't all bad. It was actually fun. Like I got a lot of good stuff out of working at the block. So, and I would not... My bestie just texted. She was having trouble getting in. She said, I just got back on and that cut is buttoned up. And put a laughy to the side emoji. A lot of good came from me working at the block. A lot of good came from it. So I can't even, you know what I mean? The old Jonesy would be like I am with my old relationships. Well, I still am like that. If we're not in a relationship together, don't call me, don't talk to me when you see me in the street. We not, for old time's sake, not coming to no reunions, none of that. But I appreciate them connecting me to you. I appreciate them for giving me a platform to reintroduce myself to you guys, because I just kind of disappeared. It was too much going on. When iHeart did that bullshit to me in 2011 and took the side of that fucking lying criminal ass bitch, Tracy Parsons, that was it. It was a lot. It was a lot. And for this to go around with the block, for it to happen the same exact day as the iHeart shit happened 15 years prior, the devil was busy trying to trigger me. But it's okay. Look, we here now. I'll put it in the book. That'll be good therapy, right, Claudette? Thank you, dude. Thank you. But we have to get the likes up. We have to get those likes up. So yes, about those neck bones. So what in the... So yeah, that was my Fantasia thing. So let's get into the show. These are just some things that came across. Right, Grayson, I'll put it all in the book. But I just want to let you know, I don't want to, you know what I mean? I want to focus on forward motion because I've never done that before in my life. And I'd like to see what it feels like to really, really honestly take a high road and be good with taking a high road. Because if nothing else, I may have to teach my sons how to do that shit. So at 57, it's about time I learn, right? So my first topic that I got was Jeff Bezos, y'all know who he is, fired 300 people from the Washington Post. The Washington Post has been, I don't want to say the Bible in news media, but they've always been very fair and always held all politicians accountable. So you fired 300. One was actually in sub-zero temperature weather covering a war somewhere and got news of being fired while she was over there freezing her butt off. So you mean to tell me that you cut 300 people from the Washington Post simply because you thought it would be cost effective when you just came off of that bullshit ass $50 million wedding that you and that whore, and that ain't even going to be together long, invited everybody and their mama, niggas that don't even really fuck with you. You probably don't fuck with them either. Just did it for the show. You flew them all out to Venice, all expenses paid for that bullshit ass wedding of yours, and then you come home and take food out of people's mouths. That's your man's in them. Thoughts, comments. Big Set is in here. Hi, Set. My friend. Y'all know Big Set as Big Set. I know him as Cedric from Music and Art High School. Hey, Big Set. And we reconnected. Said, you about to make me go into my ADD. I have to stay focused and on track. I'll get back to you and how we reunited after. So, yeah. Hi, Frederick. I love Said. Everybody give it up for Said. Give some applause to Said, Giddy. Y'all remember Tuffy from Video Music Box? Tuffy and Cedric were best friends, and they were menaces in high school. I just have to tell you that. It's hard to stay focused when niggas asking, do anybody remember the Sidekick phone? Joseph, stay focused. We talking about Jeff Bezos firing 300 people and 16,000 from Amazon. You'll pay attention when your shit ain't here in 2 days. And ain't nobody you could sue. How you sue her? You're not. So yeah, I think that this is just more of him placating and pandering to Trump. The whole upheaval of especially Black women in media right now is not coincidental. They're trying to go for it. They're trying to nationalize the elections even. That bitch, what's his name? The one with the eyes that's giving downs. What's his name? The white boy, Bannon. This nigga talking about he gonna have ICE at the election polls. That's the audio. I wonder if we're going to get in trouble for playing
newspaper staff. Yet another major restructuring for the once venerable publication. Sources tell CNN that employees were told to stay home while notices went out today.
That's right. And an internal email reviewed by CNN revealed the Post is shutting down or drastically reducing nearly every news division. That includes sports, the book section, the Metro desk, and foreign news coverage. Owner Jeff Bezos has not commented on the cutbacks. Employees and critics are lambasting the changes and questioning Bezos's motives. Former Washington Post media reporter Paul Fari is here. He spent 35 years at the Post as a staff writer. Paul, thank you so much. This is a sad day for folks at the Washington Post, anyone connected to it. How are you seeing these cuts?
It's devastating. It's grim. It is the largest restructuring, if you want to call it that, in the history of the Washington Post. It's basically a gut punch. This morning when I heard the news, I felt personally a bit nauseous. I know so many good people over there, and this is a wipeout, and it seems also unnecessary to me.
What are you hearing from those former colleagues?
They're shocked. This was in the buzz for some weeks. They knew a big layoff was coming. They didn't realize it was going to be this big and affect this many sections. And, you know, it's not a great time in the media business generally. They're going to be in a bad situation.
You covered the Bezos takeover of the Washington Post as a media reporter while you were there. How are you mapping the path to this decision? How do you see his role in this and publisher Will Lewis's role?
Well, some of this is self-inflicted, and that is to say self-inflicted by Jeff Bezos himself. One, he didn't invest further in the publication after having done so for a number of years. But then he made two critical decisions. One, he decided right before the election in 2024 to stop endorsing candidates, that stop the Post from endorsing candidates. That led to a devastating cancellation by subscribers. A few months later, he decided that he wanted to change the editorial focus of the opinion page. It led to another frenzy of cancellations. So those two things really hurt the Post. Those two things were completely unnecessary and could have changed, to a large extent, the trajectory of the Post.
He's pandering to Trump. That's all that is. And they want to keep the bullshit going. Let me send this to Ron P. Mayor Mandami's office was texting me while we were playing the audio. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta wait, Mayor, because I gotta talk to Ron P first. So do y'all feel like, I know that the Washington Post is probably not a paper that, but it's the first step, or maybe not even the first step. It's just another step in the same direction of silencing the information. So as much as I don't, and now that TikTok is owned by an enemy, hold on. The only one on social media, the only ones you're going to be able to get your news from is me and Shannon Sharp. You stop with the cut water because that's too much. Exactly. What? Then we all going down fast. All right, so everybody has the link. Everybody has the link. Oh, wait, somebody sent. Who's getting an acknowledgement? Somebody sent. Dirty 30. Come on. $30. Come on. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Erica J. Erica Jenkins, thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, boys and girls. So for those of you just joining us and don't know who the hell I is, I'm Jonesy in the morning. I am Miss Jones in the morning. I am Jonesy in the AM. I am Miss Jones, the singer. So look, we have some guests that are going to be calling in a little later on. And so I might have to ignore the comments while that's happening. But I just want to tell you, Christian Robinson from Sinners is going to be joining us. Thank you to Giddy. And Mayor Mandami is checking in. Nope. So Mayor Mandami has is known to reference Jadakiss and hip hop artists. Jonesy has a little wonton soup for him. I bet you anything that Mayor Mandami, who by the way lives in Astoria, where I'm from, and I know he didn't know that when I told him me and you are the biggest things to come out of Astoria. I bet you he doesn't even know that I sung Sugar Hill's Hook with AZ. So I'm going to have a little fun with him this morning, right? Because we ain't trying to chase people away. We need good show. We need all levels of guests. We don't need just all C levels or, oh, that nigga washed, or we need all levels. So just chill. Let me do what I does. And you'll still be entertained and informed. Good morning, eat 'em up 2 times. Rhonda Walker, thank you. Rhonda said I should have been a comedian. Hey, let me post that. So, all right, I have more topics. Your morning show hostess over here has more topics. More topics and no music. More talk, less songs. Should that be the slogan? Jonesy in the morning, more talk, less nonsense. Jonesy in the morning, more talk. All talk, no bullshit. All talk, no music. All talk, no bullshit. All talk, no music. Let's do a poll. Do we know how to do polls on this thing? Can you add Mayor Mandami's name to your video title before he comes on? I'm sure it'll help the algorithm. I don't know how to do it. Get it, gonna get it. Get it. Cam Designs has a request, and I think it could benefit the show. Can you add Mayor Mandami's name to the video title before he comes on? Because I don't know how to do it. I could learn this afternoon, but right now
I'm going to try.
Okay, thank you.
So if you need me, I'm not watching you right now.
Oh, okay. All right, because he's over there trying. Okay. As long as you give them credit, like you say, courtesy of, you good, Jonesy. Where's your 97th to first sound effects? Well, thanks to the cut water yesterday, as soon as I logged off, I knocked out. I told you I had slobber running down. the side of my mouth, and y'all don't stop me. So don't start asking for sound effects when you could encourage the liquorization of Jonesy. We'll get to it. I'll fix that over the weekend. But can I just say, we got a full show going on here. We got a full show. We're getting there. We're getting there. And thank you guys for being here for the making of Jonesy in the Morning Unleashed. All Jonesy all the time. Yeah, it's always, so Joseph Langley said that they keep using the word fraud. It's always fraud when that bitch loses, because he's a 3-time loser. The only reason you president now, and Elon Musk's son even said it, you're not even the president, really. I love that kid. Y'all remember Elon Musk's son did that? He said, not even the president, really. Him and Rumi need to get married. That was unnecessary.
You put me up. So I think I need you to do it.
How do I do it?
Okay, on the top right, you see where you have the who want to fight? Do you see 3 dots on the top right?
I see edit.
Edit, yeah, for the name.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can do it.
Take off who want to fight and put Mayor Mandami.
I mean, why can't you put who want to fight with me and Mandami? Make it a little more interesting.
Here you go. So see y'all, now y'all don't see it. It is never all Jonesy, but I don't back down. So who want to fight with Mayor? Should I put at Mayor Mandami?
No, because it's not a social media thing. It's not like he has a YouTube that he's joining in with you.
Okay.
Somebody's on the phone.
Save changes. Wait.
Interesting. Yes, you have to
Is it Mondami?
It is. I looked that up too. It's MA. It's Mamdani.
MAM as in Mary?
Yes.
As in your mama, mom?
Here you go.
Oh,
Here you go. Did you save it? Because I don't see it change.
not yet.
Oh,
I
okay.
had to type it twice.
We need milk.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
Sunshine.
What is that? What is that?
Good morning and happy upcoming birthday. I hear we might be having a thing. You and Miss Jones gonna have a thing going on. Hashtag his name in description too when you do the interview. All right, let me go out again. Hold on. Thank you for the help. Jonesy talks with Tommy. Wait. Get this out of here. What the hell? Thank you, Nia. See, this is what I need, this type of help. The things that you don't even know you fucking need to know. Oh, thank you, Unintentional Opinions. Appreciate you. Your show name too, of course, same like IG. Oh, okay, wait. Well, okay. So I put who want to fight with hashtag Mayor Mamdami. Mamdani? Is it Mamdami? Mandami.
It's M-A-M. Hold on. I just had it and I just got rid of it.
D-A-M-I, right?
D-A-M. D-A-M.
Okay, I got it. That's why I call him Z Boogie.
It's M-A-M-D-A-N-I.
N as in Nancy?
Mary, Apple, Mary.
Yeah.
Dollar, Apple, Nancy, Igloo.
Look at me. How you spell it? You're not, obviously. And I'm tired of do not pay StreamYard $10 for shit. They're trying to get y'all to pay for some bullshit ass subscription. That's extra work for me that I ain't doing. I'm telling you right now, if you pay, that's on you. You're not getting nothing extra. Fuck out of here, StreamYard. Pay me directly. That's why this banner is going the way it's going. Ooh, let me tilt the, because I'm totally not in my house. Ooh. I'm totally in a studio on Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah, fuck all that. Direct, Cash App, please, and Zelly or Zelle. This is bad. This is bad. Because not every day is going to be a Cutwater production. But Natalie, even though you have a meeting, the good thing is with YouTube, you can come back and watch it later on. Hey, then you can watch this and me and Queen's Flip and Shampoo tonight. Back to back. Binge, bitch. Binge. Thank you guys. I did the hashtag. Yes. Unintentional opinions. Yeah. So remember when I did my farewell show? He called in to wish me well and said, you're doing something new. I'm doing something new. I want to continue to ride with you. So they've been calling. Earlier this week, we had his chief of diversity, equity, all the things. And then yesterday they called and asked if he can call in. So at 9:47, they've got a little block of time. So we're going to talk about some things. Oh, and by the way, if you or anyone you know has a grandchild or anyone that needs pre-K and kindergarten in New York, now it's time to register. I think it's free. So I know that's one thing he wants to let people know. Thank you. Unintentional opinions, right? We're growing one day at a time. That's all I could do is take it one day at a time. Who knows? Elaine said she just fainted. Get up. Get up. Fantasia's at the door. And she wants to stand like this and slap your ass and say, now I know. Me and Fantasia both came from American Idol. But I never had her smack me on my ass. What's wrong with me? Am I too common? But on phone. The kids here all week. Hey, that's my Jennifer Hudson impersonation. Good morning, King Glam. Yeah, unintentional opinions. No, we already discussed the pacing. We already discussed. I don't have nothing to prove. I'm La Schmooze. I am so La Schmooze. We ain't got nothing to prove. I made y'all laugh and kiki by jumping out the window and saying outrageous shit all through the 90s and half of the 2000s. And got my ass shoved out the fucking door as a result thereof. So we got the kiki, but the last laugh was on me. No more. Because I said, this is why bitches like Angie and Angela, all the Angies get to stay forever. Because they don't talk about shit. They ain't asking shit. They ain't saying shit. But they keep a motherfucking chat. So taking a page out of those books, I'm not jumping out the window. Now, I'm not going to be dry white bread. But there's a way to make if you put the work in, there's a way to make interviews interesting, fun, light, where people don't walk away feeling like they got their insides ripped out. Right? Right? But that takes a very special skill set. This is why I'm the first Black woman. Hey, yeah, yeah. But heavy as a motherfucking crown. Can I go get mine? We're playing dress up today on Jonesy in the morning. I'll be right back. Shit, I gotta go all the way back upstairs. Oh my God.
Hey,
Yup.
hey, Jonesy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Too late, that's too funny.
Hey, Ryan Lane, let's shit.
Too real. It's Jonesy in the morning. It's Jonesy. With shade and laughter. Shade
With
and
shade and the laughter
me.
me.
Na 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 na.
Jonesy in the morning.
Hey, we're gonna have to do something at the end of the show today. I just noticed when people were mentioning before about them, you're gonna have to reboot your internet tonight
Okay.
because that video that you don't know if you would notice, it was stuttering.
Yep, it was going in and out. But more importantly, people, I have come back with all the crowns. How are you crowning? This is ridiculous. I didn't realize I had so many motherfucking crowns. And for what? Really? You can only turn 50 and 40 once. I have this crown. This is outrageous. And my edges are too thin now. Out. 1 through 10. Thank you. This is one crown. Oh, come on. Shit is lifting. Hold on. This is option number 2. Oh, I think y'all gonna like this one. Think you're gonna like it. Oh. Oh. Because look, it's pink. Think you're gonna like it. Oh. It matches with the think you're gonna like it. Yeah. Y'all about to tear my edges all the way up. But look how nice this is. This is pink and white. That's choice number 2. This is crown number 3. Wait, what? Wait, I need my mirror. Because I can't. Can you open mirror? How the mirror acting funny? Bitch, that's the cut water. Don't start on the mirror. Mirror been mind the mirror's business. That's you in the cut water cutting up. This is 3. Choice 3. Hair snapping. I just felt it snap. Fucking over processing. Oh, this is a masquerade mask. How you mask it? Not today. Oh, look, a rose gold one. I think I like this one. I like this one. Everything is crooked. That's that cut water, bitch. That's the cut water. Go get some real water. Right? Look, right? I think I like this one. But I'll let you guys judge. This is number 1, 2, 3, 4. Option 4. I'm putting this to the side because that's my favorite thus far. Oh, look. This is a real. This is 5. It was easy to get on, although I think it's crooked. You know, wait, yes. Oh! Why? Why? So fucking disrespectful. This is option. This is too heavy for my edges, so this option is no option. That's for if I put on a wig or something. Oh, wait, and then we have this one. Come on, this one. Come on, this one. Look, this one got a little T to T in the middle. Why is everything crooked? Why is everything cut water crooked? This ain't gonna work because I'm gonna need pins. Maybe. Oh, no, because Mandami, no. That's not an option. Nope, nope, nope. And then there's this one. This one ain't even, this one doesn't give. This is not giving. This won't fit. Cute, but it's not really fitting. Oh, but it's sparkling. Like Sparkle the movie. Sister can't fly on one wing. This is real pretty though. This is like some real pageantry. Should we make this work? Should we make this an option? Niggas always want to tilt shit to the side. I'm not doing that on purpose. It's just going to the side. Because I'm like that. What? Stop. Do your kids say that shit? Because I'm like that. All right, so. All right. Talk to me. I like that one too. Oh, wait. And then there's this one. This is the most recent one. This had hairpins too. This is the most recent one. I won this at the Lynx shoe party. They had a shoe contest. I really came in first runner-up, but 2 women had the same shoe. So they made them win. I mean, they elected them to win, probably because they would have to split the prize. So everyone walks away with something, right? So they got the first, but it was only 1 crown. So guess who got the crown, bitch? It was only 1 of me. Ow. So I have this on in my Instagram with like a red outfit on. I'm trying not to have it tilt to the side. All right, so which one we doing? No to number 5. Okay. Two and 4. The one with the pink, right? Right? The crown, Miss Sean, right? The crowns be crowning. All crooked, Steph. All fucking crooked. Number 2. Let's see. Who's keeping the tally? Tracy, are you keeping it? Somebody responsible in here is keeping the tally. Is Kim from Harlem in here today? Yup. Are my moderators keeping a tally? You said number 2, please. I like this one. I like this one, though. No? How about we change it from hour to hour? Or how about you get back to your topics and stop playing dress up at 50-7? How about that? How about get a life, do your job, and go take a nap? Y'all saying number 2, and I didn't already decide which one I want. Because if you want your vote to be counted, you have to give a $2 cash app. All right. I think y'all want the pink one. Was that number 2? Because now they're all over here together. This one was number 2. This nigga talking about get focused. Have you met my Adderall? Was this the one y'all said number 2? Somebody just say yes, that this is number 2. Or no, that it ain't. Because we are all ugly to somebody. Hey, good morning to you. Stephanie, is this number 2? You said number 2 is it. Is this it? The one you have on. Oh, this is number 2? Was it? I'm getting confused. I'm about to go need a shower or a bath. My anxiety's kicking in. Y'all better help me. I'm overwhelmed with fucking crap. Yup, it's a lot going on. Who got all the? Who does this? Who? I don't have a daughter, so I can't even make it make sense. It's not like, oh no, my daughter, her sweet 16 is coming. Oh, she's turning 14. She's gonna need a crown. I don't have no girls. This is retardation. This is retardsha. Retardtarsha. No grown woman should be walking around with all these fucking crap. There's no reason. I'm not even justifying it. And an SMN mask. Stop. Mind your business. Hey. How you beating and screwing? Huh? Georgiana, she said, at least it's not the reindeer ears. Giddy. Don't do it. Because you know they are right behind this thing. I'll fuck around and let that be the thing. I will fuck around and let that be the thing, Giddy. Giddy gonna get it. Giddy gonna get it. How about this, guys? Let's just stick with this. This is safer. Nice. And it has noise. All right, it's settled. You said your mother has 50 crowns too? Yeah, this is bad. Oh, I could re-gift these crowns to high school seniors. I don't mind that. And I have dresses. Do you know I have really nice dresses? Like I have like really beautiful, white, sparkly, cute princess prom dresses that I've been ordering from Temu. Thinking that since I've been that I can fit my ass in them. That's a junior, miss. You was not no junior size, bitch. You might have come down from being swole, but you still not junior size. So I can donate those dresses. And maybe next week I'll model the dresses. Well, I can't fit them. I'll bring them out and I'll hang them up on the thing. And if you know someone that needs a dress for their prom, then we'll make it happen. Giddy called the reindeer ears and hear the pink and white one, number 2. Okay. Thank you, Stephanie. Not the rose gold. Okay. Y'all remember these reindeer ears are legendary. My friend Terrence from Syracuse sent me these. We used to play dress up on the lives during COVID. You guys, some of you don't remember me from then. All these fucking crowns. This don't make no sense. Was it a crown sale? Was it a crown get down? And again, where are my friends? Friends don't let friends buy extra crowns. This one, right? This was the one. I can do this. Maybe not. Nene has no class. How the fuck did that come out of your mouth? I don't know. But I said what I said. I said what I said. Nene is classless. I don't know how I got there. I said what the fuck I said. You said a check for life is in the building, people. How much cash app to see you change into different dress outfits? You have no idea. It used to go down on my lives during COVID. We have furs. We had long extended cigarettes that we don't even smoke. So how much does a check for life have to offer? Oh, yeah, no. Keisha E., I will definitely donate these dresses. All right. Wait, I'll be back. Here we go. Thank you, Cutwater. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. Here we go again. Ooh, here we go again. Here we go again. Ooh. Here we go again. You can start with these two, and I have one of these came twice. I don't know why. I ordered two of the same non-fitting dress, and maybe it was because I was cut watering when I was ordering. This is one of the dresses I will donate. Thank you, Keisha E., for that suggestion. This is really nice. All right, let me move the chair. How beautiful, bitch. You better know it. So these would be the sleeves, right? Look at the cute dress. And the back affords you a lace up, like a corset in the back, right? And then I'll throw in a crowd. How you the belle of the ball? I'm not, because it doesn't fit. How beautiful, right? Spark, I like a lot of sparkle. I got to sparkle everywhere I go, even in my living room on live. So that's one of the dresses that I will donate. I don't know where to donate it or who picking up what from where. But I'm going to leave it outside on the stoop. I ain't leaving shit on the stoop. Isley Brothers got a star on the Walk of Fame. They should have been had it. So Mo Better, these are dresses that I bought because I always feel like you can never have enough white spark. And there's having an all-white party called One Night All White Glow. Again, because this is the second time we did it. If you know, you know. So I've just been trying stuff. So that's one option. I mean, not an option. I'm giving that away because it doesn't fit. I could, said, it's hard to stay focused, said, have a big announcement, and I will also make a $100 donation for you to give to your followers. They're just going to gift it back to me. So you might as well just cut out the middleman and hit that Cash App, bro. The video is freezing here and there. Oh. We got to reboot something. This is the other. I have two of this. So look, this one even comes with gloves, child. The gloves. So you know it's something special about to happen. The size is extra large, but it's still a little snug because it doesn't have kids. My shit be down in my belly. How you look? How your titties all the way down there and you got a bra on? That don't make no sense. How you lift it? You're not. Because Check for Life want to give your $100 to the motherfucking followers and not support these titties. So, again, these are brand new dresses, never worn, that I will donate. And I have two of these. Don't ask me why. We got to do an update on my computer after the show. So if you're freezing, it ain't just you. It's me. Hold on. Let me get the poison package that fell so the cat don't die. And then we'll get back to the show. So how we doing this whole donation thing now? That's what I need to know. That's what I need to know. How do we go about this? Ayo! So good morning, people. You know what? It's 8:56, and the mayor's people might be in here looking just to test the waters out. So I gotta wait. I can't be doing all of this stuff. You know, sometimes they check out stuff before they should check out stuff before they let their people come in. The antlers really could have stayed. Because just keeping my little bit of edges that I got left laid down. The antlers could stay. But I think I want to put one to the side. Like, ow. Why? Why niggas always got to be diamond in the back, sunroof top, dig in the scene with a gangster link? Why? Oh, well. You can hit the train. I don't care. I don't care. Take the tags off when you donate them. Parents can be trifling. Wait, what tag? I don't think I had any tags. Did it have tags? Them parents can play if they want to. They'll be losing their house because they took the mortgage money to pay for a fucking purple, pink, leather crocodile suede velour dress that everybody's clowning on social media instead of taking one of Jonesy's with tags for free. All right, so look, next topic. Moving on. Cash for Life, you trying to come up now? Let me send you the link. Do we have time, Gideon? But for your guests? I can't hear you. You got to come up. I know you don't want to.
We can squeeze them in.
Okay.
We always welcome.
Okay. Cash for Life, I'm sending you an invite now. did I have your? Let me go on my other email. Nope, I don't think I have the email address. Text me the email address, Cash for Life. Yeah, I don't have the email address in here. Just text it to me if you can. There's a daddy-daughter dance coming up. I hope to find a dad that has a daughter in need. Oh, but how old are they? Because those dresses, those are a little fresh. They might be too mature. If y'all are out watching, turn off your Wi-Fi, because that's why it could be buffering. It's probably me. Hi, Denise. Thank you, Keisha E. And thank you for the suggestion. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, so it's 9 o'clock. I think we should hit the promo again. The top of every hour. No, you don't. All right, so the next topic.
Hey,
Yeah, go.
hey, Jonesy. Yeah. Got 2 minutes to for me.
Hey, Ryan Lane.
Yeah.
It's so real. It's Jonesy in the morning. It's Jonesy. With shade and laughter.
With shade and the laughter me.
Na.
Jonesy in the morning.
So I'm not freezing. Said I'm not freezing, but the clip is. So we'll figure it out when the show is over. Thanks, Ed. Welcome everybody to Jonesy in the Morning. Unfiltered, unleashed, whatever, unbothered, untouched and unbothered. Oh, I like that. Jonesy in the Morning, untouched and unbothered. Wow. Happy birthday to you. Today's my best friend Asia's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Asia. Said, I know you singing and doing your harmony to it. Happy birthday to you. Take it out. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. What up, music and art? Happy birthday, dear Asia. Then we go. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I have Jonesy in my ear, then I start jamming, and people be like, she's on the phone. Keisha said, you can't do that. No, Keisha, no. No. Said, I know you were singing your harmony note to that. That used to be a birthday song that the kids at Music and Art made up. And what was funny is that, because all we did was sing all day in the hallways, just like the TV show Fame. If you heard somebody singing it in the hallway, it didn't matter where you were on your way to, what class you were coming out of, how badly you had to go pee, you would stop and join in with your harmony note. So it'd be happy birthday to you, right? So imagine happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Birthday, dear Jonesy, or whatever it was. And then the funny part would be at the end, where you're supposed to just go, happy birthday to you. you modulate happy birthday to you up a half step, right? You do it 1,000 times, you modulate 20 fucking times, and then instead of just ending it to you, you go, happy birthday. Keep going, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. And whoever was leading the thing, happy birthday, happy birthday. You've been doing a marathon, happy birthday to you. So fun, so dope. Big said was right there with me. Gospel chorus, music in art high school, later to be LaGuardia High School of Music and Art. But you see how the memories, they don't go nowhere. Your son's having gospel chorus tomorrow. Tomorrow night is the concert. Said we need to pull up. What time? Because I know gospel chorus have fallen off. They started letting the white kids take over and making it evangelical nonsense. And then they got rid of that principle. So are we back black? By the way, there's a lot of race talking on this show. And I fight. So verbally, not so much physically anymore, but verbally, and you will never win. Like, this is what I do. 6 p.m. tomorrow. Do I need a ticket? Or do I need to call in advance? I mean, have my people call in advance. Said, let's go. I'd asked Mitch Matlock, but she hung up the phone on me the other night. Now, did Terrence text me yet? Terrence, I'm waiting for you to text me so you can come up and tell me the special announcement for Check for Life. It is our anniversary. Our anniversary is this year. I said it is our anniversary is this year. Keisha E, when Envy would try and get you to stop singing. Envy can't stop nothing. Because now we're on our own. Why did it end this way? This is how it was supposed to be. Wrong. Because I look like
I missed that.
Good morning.
Good morning. Pardon me. Good morning, y'all. What up, chat? How y'all doing? Ron P Sports Report brought to you by Nationwide Bus Charter. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Isabella. What's going on, chat? How y'all feeling? What up, Jonesy? Good morning.
What up? How are you?
The hell are you wearing on your head in February?
It's a long story. It started with, I don't even know how we got here, but I have like 50 crowns.
This I know, as you should, because you're the queen. But go ahead.
I don't know. I'm not a child, though. And so I think there was conversation about, I don't even know. I ran upstairs and got the crowns, and I asked them which one I should wear. And so I wound up with reindeer antlers. I don't even know how.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
we'll go with it.
You by Cutwater.
Not Cutwater.
Yeah, man. Cutwater got me cutting up.
Well, good morning, y'all. Y'all want some sports? It's not a heavy day in sports, but nonetheless, I got y'all covered with some entertainment and some sports. Why don't I? Let's start off with a story about Floyd Mayweather, y'all. So Floyd Mayweather is suing Showtime for $340 million over his earnings. So remember, Floyd Mayweather was the highest paid boxer in boxing, but he's saying that he's suing them because they owe him hundreds of millions of dollars for fight earnings that were fraudulently diverted by the company to his former manager, which was Al Heyman. Now, Al Heyman is not named in the lawsuit, but I guess he was the middleman, and Mayweather's saying that they owe him money, and he's coming after it. So $340 million he's suing Showtime for.
You know what that means?
He's broke.
I don't want to say broke, but he
don't have as much as he used to.
Yup.
Well, 50 Cent said, Floyd, I told you, champ, let me read them contracts. Now look at you. 50 always got something to say in trolling, but yeah, we'll see what happens with Floyd, man. $340 million is a lot of money if he's really cheated out of it. So I'm sure that lawsuit will be interesting. Moving on, the NBA trade deadline is tonight, y'all. Tonight, all the trades have to be done, so we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, Anthony Davis, he was traded to the Wizards. So the Dallas Mavericks, they've signed a trade for Anthony Davis to the Wizards. And Cooper Flagg now will be just the star of the Wizards. Cooper Flagg, he was he's a rookie draftee there, the future of the franchise. So AD is traded to the Wizards. That's the biggest trade that happened yesterday. We're still waiting to see if Giannis gets traded today. or if any other big moves happen. So we'll see what happens with that. And some college
Any
hoops yesterday. Huh?
Wait, any trades that we don't want to happen?
Nah, it's nothing like that. I mean, honestly, the Knicks fans, we do not want. I do not want, and I hope the other Knicks fans out there do not want Giannis to come to the Knicks yet. I want him on the Knicks, but not this year. We are too good, and we're in position to make a championship run with the team how it is currently assembled. We do not need to lose a whole bunch of players for one player, and then it messes us up. So we do not want Giannis on the Knicks this year. Next year, yes. This year, no. We're good.
Okay.
Thank you, no thank you. Let me know, Chad, if y'all agree with that. If you're Knicks fans, if you agree with that, or do you think that we should just take Giannis now and lose 3 or 4 important pieces? So, and some college hoops yesterday. Villanova, they beat Seton Hall 72-60. Providence beat Butler 97-87, and Georgetown beat Creighton 76-68. For those of you that are into college hoops. Speaking of college hoops, just shout out all the ladies calling all Jonesy. The number 1 seed UConn Lady Huskies, they beat DePaul 86-40, and that's their 40th straight win in a row. They still undefeated, 40th straight years, tending back from last year. And the way it looks now, most of the good teams they already played, they probably won't be beat this year. So shout out to the UConn Lady Huskies. They are unstoppable, and they're number 1 for a reason. And some NBA action yesterday. The Cavaliers beat the Clippers 124-91. Grizzlies beat the Kings 129-125. Spurs beat the Thunder 116-106. The Bucks beat the Pelicans 141-137. The Celtics are looking good. They beat the Rockets 114-93. The Minnesota Timberwolves, they beat the Raptors 128-126. And last but most certainly not least, I stayed up to watch this game. The Knicks won their 8th straight game. They beat the Nuggets 134-127 in double overtime. Shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. He had a 40-point game. I think he ended up with 41. And he only had like 6 points in the first quarter. So the next 3 quarters, he got busy. And big play Brunson, as always, brought it home for us. Tonight, the Nets will be playing the Magic out in Orlando. So shout out to the Nets also, even though y'all the Knicks little brothers.
Right. But they hold their own. They, sometimes the Knicks fall short and the Nets stay steady.
Nah, they don't. They suck. Sorry. Sorry, Brooklyn.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. And that, my friends, is your Ron P Sports Report, brought to you by Nationwide Bus Charter. We got any questions, Jones? Any questions out there? I can't see the chat when y'all going, so y'all good?
Yeah.
All right, it is Super Bowl Sunday this weekend. So remember, the Super Bowl this weekend. Drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Have fun. Eat lots of wings. Seahawks, if the Seahawks win, let's see if my prediction comes true. And I hope all of y'all that's playing Super Bowl boxes, hit your Super Bowl boxes and donate some money to me and Jonesy.
Always.
All right, y'all. Peace, chat. Later,
Appreciate
y'all.
you. Terrence Bradford's here. A check for life. Can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I got my mic. That's why.
Okay. My mic sounds nice too.
Check one.
So what's the special announcement? Wait, did you send me a cash app?
First of all, I'm about to send it right now.
Thank you.
Hold on. That's why I texted. Does Zelle still work?
You know what? Something happened on my phone. Everybody is blocked. And you were blocked. And I don't know like what happened because I don't even call you enough to have to, like, we don't have beef.
Right.
They had a circle with a line through it. So I think I did a reset or something and now everybody's blocked, but
Oh, that happened with one of my friends, Josh, too. He said his phone did he has an iPhone though, but you have a Samsung.
this was the droid. Yeah, the droid. But I unblocked you now. That's why I wasn't able to get the email. But I'm glad you're here now. What's going on with Check for Life? Everybody, for those of you that know, Check for Life is a TV show, a reality show that's coming on that will change not just the contestants' lives, but there's a built-in portion for us at home. And basically, you could tell them the concept. Sorry.
No, you're doing great. Go ahead. I'm sending this cash out. Hold on.
Okay, Yep. So basically, it's an opportunity for you to have money waiting for you when it's time for you to get your check for life. Every month, you'll be getting a check for the rest of your life. And so he has contestants that are going to come on and compete to get the big check for life,
Right.
which is how much is that?
$100,000 financial makeover.
So I got that check.
Like,
I got that check for life.
you got the cash out? All right, good. Do we get an applause button for the check for life? For
Sure
the
do.
$100,000?
Wait, hold on. Yep. So
I
crazy.
love the buttons too. I love the buttons. So I wanted to announce tonight, Jonesy, I'm doing something really, really special. I'm sure that you're aware, but a lot of people may not be aware that we are in the midst of a retirement crisis. People do not have enough money saved to be able to kind of maintain their dignity in retirement. And that's one of the reasons why I started the show. That's one of the reasons why we started A Check for Life. Shout outs to one of your followers that said I'm a bot. Let them know I'm real.
He's so real.
So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to do a 72-hour marathon to try to raise awareness around the retirement crisis. I'm specifically targeting millionaires and billionaires to try to have them sponsor future retirees, Jonesy.
Future retirees.
Sponsor future retirees. So imagine you're a billionaire, right? You've got, you're Mark Zuckerberg, and you're worth like $200-300 billion, right? And a Check for Life account only costs $5 to open for somebody. And I'm not saying fully, take care of their retirement. I'm saying open an account for them, help them open an account. So $5,000 to Mark Zuckerberg is like, he pulls that out of his sock, right?
Yeah.
So, but what it will do is it'll give somebody a leg up to be able to have something established for themselves so that they can move forward. Because I've been having over the last 60 days at least 200 conversations with people that are like, Terrence, I want to do this. I love the Check for Life thing. I need that for myself. I want to set this up for myself, but I don't have $5,000 to get started. And every call was breaking my heart, Jody, breaking my heart. Because if I had it, I would give it to everybody. I don't have it. So I thought about, what if I created a dream 400 billionaires in the United States who could sponsor a future retiree. They can sponsor 5 of them or 10 of them or as many as they want. Put in as much.
Wait, what happened? Your mic. Say something. Giddy, can you
Terrence,
help?
it looks like your mic died. I don't know if it's a charging one or something. It's a USB. Can you unplug it and just go straight from your laptop then?
And while he's doing that, I just want to say that if you don't have like $5,000 or $4,000 or even $3 or $2 or $1,000 accessible in your account, don't feel shame. Don't feel bad. Don't get depressed. Don't start measuring yourself against others and people who you think that you should be doing as well as, because life happens. I understand a lot of people that should have it may not, because the world is just it's moving so fast and so many changes, and I think we were just caught off guard. I don't even know if a lot of us caught up since the crash in 2008. So don't feel bad and don't feel like you're not enough. Every day is a new day, and every day with that new day, you get a chance to build something new. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I agree 100%. And what I want to try to do, because it was, it was breaking my heart in these conversations. I don't know what's the last part you heard. What was the last part you heard?
400.
So I got a dream 400. So 400 billionaires that I'm going to be, using the stream to try to reach out to, kind of a 6 degrees of separation. They're the people that are watching, reach out to somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody and try to get them to come on the call. I'm not asking for a single cent, no donations. I'm just asking for a conversation where I can just talk to them a little bit about what we're trying to accomplish. And we're calling it, Jonesy, Let's Start. And START is an acronym for Save the American Retirement Together. Because I can't do it alone, right? And if together we work together to try to reach out to some of these very, very successful people who have the resources, who have the means, to help one person or 5 people. My goal is to try to help 1 million people have what I have, where they have a self-funded pension. They never have to worry about running out of money. I'm going to go 72 hours live to try to raise awareness for it, to try to get these people on the call, see how many millionaires and billionaires we can get to join the call. We reached out to Mr. Beast. We reached out to the top 400 billionaires that are out there. We reached out to members of Apple, some of the top CEOs in the country, CEOs at banks. Reach out to all of them. So I'm hoping that they'll join the call tonight. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to do giveaways, cash giveaways. We're going to do financial literacy games. We're going to make it a lot of fun over the next 72 hours to raise awareness. And all people have to do is you go to acheckforlife.com. There's a big button that says start. Click there. You put in your information, and you subscribe on the YouTube site. And then what happens is, if we find a sponsor for you, we're going to show them. We're going to ask them, all right, where do you want to do it? Do you want to do it anonymously?
Can you turn your audio up at all?
Do you want it? Can you still hear me?
Can you turn it up?
We can hear you, but your mic got real
um,
low again.
In your
I don't
state
think you
or
can
out of
hear us.
state, like, what do you want? They can kind of pick who they want, read their profiles, and select somebody that they want to help sponsor for the future.
So here's what we should do. Is that tonight?
My sound is low.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. It's low. That's what I was going to say. Your sound is low, but if is it happening tonight?
Let me see if I get closer to the computer.
Can you hear me?
Low now?
Kind of, but can you hear me?
Hear you at all?
Yeah, Terrence, something happened with your side. I heard it happen with that mic situation once that happened, but you went very low.
You know what? Hold on. I'm going to fix all that. Bear with me 1 second. What I'm going to do is join on my phone. You can drop me off the outlet. How about that?
Okay.
Is that better?
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay, good.
There we go.
This is what I was going to say. This is so much better. This is what I was going to say, because we have the mayor calling in a few minutes, and we have one of the actors from Sinners calling in. When is this exactly happening?
7 p.m. tonight. 7 p.m. tonight, and we're going for 72 hours.
All right. Give them the information, where to log in and how to be a part of it so they can get a chance real quick.
www.acheckforlife.com. Click on the START, START. It's an acronym for Save the American Retirement Together. Click on there, just fill out the form, and then just go to, there's a live button also on the website where you'll be able to click on there and watch it live, or you just, go to our YouTube, which is @acheckforlife, youtube.com/@acheckforlife, and you'll be able to, watch it live, 7 p.m. tonight.
Thank you. I wish I had known we could have had you at the top of the show, but.
Oh, no worries. Thank you for the opportunity to tell everybody. And hopefully we'll get you at some point in the 72 hours to come on and say hi.
Yes, I do a podcast with Queens Flip and Shampoo on Thursday nights. So depending on what time I rap with them, I'll hop in if I have the freedom.
Well, I'll be on for 3 straight days, so you can reach me anytime.
So it's 3 days?
Straight. Thursday to Sunday.
So I might need to come on and sing for an hour or so. No, I'm kidding.
That would be awesome. Hey, Joe, I wanted to ask you one last question, Josie. How do you feel about like the AI music that's out there? Are you for it or against it?
So I haven't heard it, but if it's going to challenge me in any way, fuck that AI music. Terrence Bradford, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Good luck with the call with the mayor.
Thank you. Appreciate you. That was dope. That was dope. So wait. Giddy, should I kick? I'm not touching shit else.
I sent a text message to and I know he was in California time, and we've been speaking Eastern Standard Time all the time. So
Oh, so maybe he doesn't. All right.
no, we've been talking every time I spoke to him. I've been referencing Eastern Time. So
Do I sound funny now?
No, something happened on his end.
Okay.
With that whole mic, he had the mic situation like you had going on. Something happened on his end, but you're good. But that's good information. I'm gonna have to check that out.
3 days straight. There's got to be room for at least 8 songs from Jonesy. And all the crowns, a crown for each song. Hey, what are we doing here? Listen, people, Glorilla's sister came out and said that bitch ain't shit. She said she don't take care of the family. She ain't helping out. Her mother still works for FedEx or UPS or where did the mama work? FedEx. And that the dad walks around asking to borrow $100. What we gonna do? Somebody said, well, where are the other 9 brothers and sisters? Why the fuck they not chipping in to help your mom sit down and put her feet up? So we'll take comments about Glorilla, and then does it pertain to anyone's life real time? Are you the always go-to when shit financial goes down? Are you the one that has to have the family meeting to let your siblings know that while I might be making more, or while I might have been making more at one point, it's your turn? We have video. Did you just heart it by mistake? Take that motherfucker heart back. He took it back. Does it talk?
That's not talking.
It's all right.
Just a post.
It's all right. But the second page, I think, was the sibling talking. But we don't really give a fuck.
Oh,
we just need to know how it pertains to our real lives. And we don't give a fuck about them. They just the ones on camera. There it is.
Fuck, y'all talking about some she ain't obligated. How the fuck she ain't obligated when she want to sit here and all them interviews and talk about the struggles we've been through and then reach back and help none of us out. But got her friends around and shit. And my mama still working at FedEx. Y'all better get the fuck out of my face. Y'all talk about y'all favorite rapper. Y'all favorite rapper ain't shit. And I'm getting tired of it. Y'all mad. Fuck, y'all talking about some she ain't obligated.
Because I love it. I'm not even mad. I love how the sibling looks raggedy and very gutter snipe. I love it all. But again, do you guys find that you're always the one that's looked to fix all things for mommy and daddy, or all things for your siblings that had every opportunity just as much as you did to fall off or stay on and build up, or not, but they keep coming to you, and then when you finally create a boundary, you're looked at as the bad guy? Let's talk on it. Who needs enemies? Wait, I'm posting the comments. Hold on a second. I'm posting the comments. Y'all are funny. I'm posting the comments. Tell Glorilla holla at me. Set up a check for life. Good night. Terrence, get out of here. That's funny though. Child support calling my phone. You have received a deposit for what? $5 a week, nigga? Don't let me get triggered and going on this bitch again. Please don't. Lord, please save me. Lord, let me be your instrument. Lord, let me be your instrument. Use me for your service. Say, where you at? I don't deserve this. Nah. Ooh, watch child support calling. First of all, how you calling at 928? Just put the money in the account, bitch. I know it's there. Sometimes. All right. So they said Glow barely made it, so she's not ready to support the whole family. See, a lot of artists create optics, and you think because they on the radio or at a Soul Train Award or a sex tape with Ray J that they fucking bout it. And they're really not. They don't want to tell you, and they don't even let you know about their struggle because they know you're going to come online like that and tell the world that too. Moving on. Oh, not until I clip all these comments. Peep the lint balls on the hat. I can't talk about nobody's hats and the people with antlers on. But that's going to be roomy one day. I mean, not with lint on the hat, but telling it all. Yep. Gave what she can and don't want to tell them that shit ain't, everybody has seasons. It's hard being an artist. It really is. You guys know that. Everybody in here has a friend that has gone a non-traditional way, whether it's artistry or carpentry or just non-traditional. And it's very difficult. And then we're afraid to fail because then we're the first to be judged. Meanwhile, you guys transition from job to job to job. Niggas don't even know. They talked to you at Thanksgiving. You was at IBM and now you at Google. And no one knew. So I'm just saying. And I'm not paying for a bunch of older siblings that's sitting on their ass and not doing everything that they can do to help mommy and daddy or mommy or daddy. And you expect me, because my shit is on the big screen. No, nigga, no. Nope. Not when you and your baby mother is laced out in that project apartment where you're getting free heat, free cable, free parking, all the things. Got a step down living room because you built a step in there. Walls and fucking gray washed floors and all the things because your rent is $50. I'm not helping. So you don't get to run that. We still in the PJ. No, nigga. That's Fifth Avenue PJs. That's Fiji's. You in Fiji. You're in Fiji. You living in fucking Fiji. What you want with Miji? You're so stupid. Leave me alone. Cut water, bitch. Do it every time. Moving on before our guests get here. Mandami is supposed to call at 9:47. Oh, baby. The game. Giddy, do we have that video? This bitch. And Evelyn, you scallywag whore, you fucking cunt. Evelyn from Basketball Wives is apparently doing a podcast, and she has her daughter as the content for this month. Happy Black History Month. She has the daughter in the game. I know the podcast started in January, but can I just live? Let me do my little illustrative thing. Please, please. And they're talking about diaper duty. You can hit, do we have the video? He's going to get the video because I just cannot. I cannot. Basically, he's telling, it's like him and Evelyn have an inside relationship. How you screwing? And fucking tell me that you're not, bitch. That's why you served your daughter up to him, because he caught your eye when you were best friends with his fiance. And you said, nah, I can't do it, but I'll serve my offspring up to him. And served, she went, had a baby with him. Wait, let me see what's going on. Did you see it, Giddy? I think I sent it to your DM.
No, you didn't. That's not the one with the daughter laying down, right?
Wait, what? Give me that. Give me what you got.
Wait.
Give me whatever you got. The daughter laying down. Well, she might as well have laid down. What happened is they're having a conversation and he's saying, I told you.
No, you didn't send me that then, but I have it. But is it the one he's talking about cheating too?
Lord Jesus, I can't. I'll be back. I need another cut water. No, it's not that one. I can't do this shit. His name is The Game. So should we all have known better? He's being true to the game. He's being true to himself. What the fuck?
You want me to play that one?
This is too much. In a minute, let me get through this. Let me do the build up before the mayor gets in here and be like, what the hell? So he says, I told you at the very beginning that I was not changing no diapers. And Shanice, Evelyn from Basketball Wives' daughter, Her voice is shaking and quivering. Like you can tell that she's trying to fight back tears. And you can tell that she feels blindsided and embarrassed because she said, I thought it would change. He said, you thought I was going to change? You thought I was... And then Evelyn goes, and starts laughing. How you the fucking mother laughing at this nigga, whether he told her or not? She right now really thought that she could change a nigga. Like a lot of girls do. Girls, not women. A lot of girls think they can change a man and that the coochie going to be tight and right and light enough that they're going to change all their ways, which is why he ain't with the ex that was prettier than you, more seasoned than you, more pulled together than you. But you thought because your mother was Evelyn, stretched out coochie Lazada, hasn't had a successful relationship, at least for TV purposes, in 1,000 years, that it was going to be different for you. So I feel sorry for you in one side of my face, but in the other very pudgy side of my face, no, you too grown. You too grown, and you should have known. But what I don't like is the mother laugh, and that means, bitch, you're a competing enemy. You're a fucking competing enemy. You're a narcissist, and you're a competing enemy with your daughter. Even if you thought it was funny, laughing in that moment with the nigga, and your daughter's sitting on the island alone in like the island of shame and embarrassment, and you laughing with the nigga bringing the shame and embarrassment to her, bitch, you a low down, dirty bitch. You a low down, hold down, no down, dirty bitch, Evelyn Lozana. That's what the fuck you are. Comments. Now go.
Nelly also just had a kid and later in life, and he was saying the same, like, I'm not changing diapers, I'm done with that. And a lot of people were upset with that.
Yeah, but that ain't their baby. See, that's the thing. Like, that's just my one thing I don't do. So, but I say it way
before, like
way
before the baby comes.
like when you first tell me that you're pregnant, before I get excited, you know.
So why not say that before even having a baby, so that they're conscious about
I think I'll do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they still go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in this instance, where
You see, I'm 4 kids. I got grown kids, so it works out.
Right. Were you planning on having another kid? Or did it kind of just happen?
It kind of just happened, and I think that I think I will join Nick Cannon and NBA YoungBoy somewhere up in the numbers, because I think the best part of life for me is being a dad. I'm not saying I'm gonna hit 13, 14, but like,
Are you saying you're not done?
5 is cool.
Like, you want another one?
Yeah. But I want to be married one day. What if my wife doesn't have kids?
If your wife doesn't have kids, is that a deal breaker?
No. What if she doesn't have kids, but she wants a kid?
But she wants a kid.
Right.
Okay.
I have no problem with that. Just I ain't changing diapers.
Why don't you marry one of the women who already have?
Well, because they've already seen
who you are.
They already seen enough.
Who you are, and they don't fucking want to sign up for it, bitch.
What? I met them in different stages of my life where I can't say I was the most faithful. I'm a great person. Also a great partner and a great father. And any of them will tell you that I am an amazing provider, like God, like with the, providing.
Pause this for a minute.
I went through a rough patch of cheating.
Okay. So first of all, the interviewer is getting on my motherfucking last nerve, and I only got one good one left with the nervous giggling. Stop nervous giggling and hold that nigga's feet to the fire. And even if you don't want to hold his feet to the fire, stop nervous giggling like it's okay. Like, I can tell how new you are. You're just happy that, oh my God, I have this interview with the game. I don't want him to hang up on me, so I'm going to go along to get along. Stop. Time's up for that. We can't be doing that. Being a great provider does not a great partner make. And what example for the children that you continuously want to have, what example of parenthood and marriage and love and what relationship, good relationship, healthy relationship, because good is subjective. What example of healthy relationship are you providing there, sir? Get out of yourself and think about the example that you're showing to these babies that you keep on having. Stop just moving on when, oh, they saw who I am. They saw enough. Continue.
and it lasted, I don't know, like 15 years or something.
15 years?
No, I wasn't with anybody for 15 years.
But
you
you
know,
were just cheating for 15 years.
Yeah.
When is it gonna stop? Has it stopped?
Well, you know, when you get older, you don't even have the energy to really cheat, because when you get to 45,
Yeah.
you know.
So it just stopped last year.
Yeah. So
No, a few weeks ago.
yeah. So when you're 45, when you think about cheating, you just be like, but I'm sleepy. Maybe tomorrow.
Okay. So when are you going to stop cheating?
All right, I'm done with
Last
her. She's flat, she's corny. Get out of here and go and find a bowl of fucking fruit. Listen to me. Yep, I said it. Go find a bowl of fucking fruit, bitch, and you know the rest. Kay Thompson, I'm so glad that you're in here. Kay Thompson is the one that made these initial Pink Champ hoodies. And I want to come back to you for the next order. So I never got an email. Please, can you email me your contact? I promise as soon as the show is over, I will contact you so we can lock in. Because you donated like 100 hoodies at no cost to me, just on the strength. And I didn't even know, you were not even, it came from me, it came from me. I had to fight and look to see where it came from. So can you please email me and we can make that connection. All right. Real quick, because we got 7 minutes before the mayor checks in.
And just to check in, Christian is texting me now. He's apologizing he overslept. But
it's okay.
Can he come at 10? You want to do a bonus with him? Or?
Yeah, we're absolutely going to go after 10 because the mayor will probably go beyond 10. So
okay.
tell him, yeah, like 10-10. Because that's like an angel number.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Right. Thank you in the comments. He took him on now. He ready for marriage and he just had a baby. I don't like men like that. And I used to fuck with the game, not personally, but like professional, like as a cool guy. Interview him once. He was very sharing. He told us back then, we went to lunch after he came on the morning show back in 2005, 6, whatever, that his sister had, I think, AIDS or HIV or something. I believe. Allegedly. Let me say that in case you don't. Because I can't afford to get shut down. I just got here. The fuck? But I don't like this side of him. And at some point, we got to call niggas out on their shit. And I don't like that Evelyn is playing in her own daughter's face. Now go. Oh, Mayor Mantami's here, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, let me get it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Amazing.
The mayor of New York City.
Great.
AKA. Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Hi, I can. Good morning.
Good. This is Audra. I'm on Mayor Mamdani's team. I just wanted to do a quick test to make sure audio was good, and
Yes.
We'll see you soon.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Bitch, we did that. Fuck the block. I mean, you can't say that because they didn't bring him in to begin with. That was all your relationship, Jonesy. Stay focused. Remember, you got the power.
You got to clip that, and you got to say, Mom, I made it.
Right. What time did it happen? I don't have the time. All right, we'll clip it when he comes on. They called me. No more performing. No more asking, can I fit into spaces that are too small for me? No more making myself small to fit because I need a chat. Nothing but grandeur from here forth. And let this be an example to you guys too. Stop making yourself small to fit in spaces that only tolerate you and don't celebrate you. All right. Bye, game. Bye, Ev. We'll get back to y'all. Ooh, put the crown back on. Take the antlers off. I don't know. The antlers might make him feel relaxed.
Well, while we're waiting, let me just give you a little update on Christian. He had a long taping last night. He's asking, can he reschedule you for next week?
Of course. Yeah, of course. Okay. Yeah. But thank you. Tell him thank you for explaining and not just blowing us off. And
yeah, he's saying Tuesday.
Tell him I understand the life of a thespian. Back in my days in Syracuse, New York, I too played the role of Dina Jones at the Landmark Theater stage. So I understand those long nights of taping. Don't tell him all of that. Yes, A-Live Blackwater. Yes. You said antlers off. I mean, take off the ear. Okay, we'll be serious. Only because y'all said so. Do we put the crown on? You guys are the best. We're like here. Like, you've been there from the beginning and you know where I've come. So you're like, all right, too much. Like, we understand the antlers, but knock it off. This is the fucking mayor. Don't insult him. All right. So got my questions. Yes, Mo Better. We are all ugly to somebody. Yes. Thank you, guys. Share this if you can. Share it with people. Let them know that the mayor's about to pop in on Jonesy. On like Jonesy Unleashed. Jonesy Untouched and Unbothered. Right. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, she said. Fendi Flavors, thank you. Thank you, Appreciate Pittman. I appreciate you. Big R, they said don't put on no crowns for the mayor. We got a new commissioner starting in March. We getting a woman. Thanks, Mayor. Now you want to drink water? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Sherelle. Yup, right? Did it my way. Did it my way. How did the interview come to be? So when I was leaving the block, I reached out to his office, Mayor Mandami's office. I held on to the number and I told them I was doing a farewell show. They were like, what? Oh my God. Of course he'll do it. And so at the end of the interview, he was like, I'm starting something new. You're starting a new endeavor. I'd like to stay connected. But I'm like, that's everybody's, And then they actually call. Like, they've been calling. So they first called to come on Picks with me. But because my new slot hasn't been, I don't even know what time I'm going to be on, I couldn't do. That's a whole nother story. So Picks missed out on that. And then they called back and they were like, oh, can we have the chief equity officer call in? I was like, of course. And so we did that on Monday. Do you guys remember? Were you here for that? And yes, Nikita, this is history. And so then yesterday they called and said he'd like to call in and talk about some things. So I was like, okay, of course. And so it's a big deal for me because I'm like, usually they only call when you're on the institutions. You know what I mean? This is the fucking mayor of the biggest city in the country calling Jonesy in her living room. So it just goes to show it for me. This is God showing me that you're bigger than any station. Like, you have grown, you have people know you, they grew up with you, you have equity, you have real estate in these streets, and people are following you, not a building. They're following you and who you are and what you bring, and not some letters and some numbers on a freaking dial. So that's what this is confirmation of. Okay. Super tight on time. Unintentional opinions, they're not raised well, made well. Andre, yep, calling all. No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
It is a privilege.
What is that, Giddy?
It was the
To
announcement
be
he
here
just
at the
made.
Far Rockaway Beach 41st.
Oh,
Tireless
turn-
workers, committed
turn
advocates.
it off. Yeah. Because, I get confused. He'll say something that'll become the lead conversation, and they just texted me that he's tight on time. There he is.
Hello.
Well, hello, Mayor Z Boogs. How are you?
I'm doing better now. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for, yeah.
It's a pleasure to see you and not just hear you.
I know, right? Hey. So I know you're tight on time. So I want you to get to what we need. We're talking about the snow and the cleanup, and people in the Bronx want to know when you're coming there.
I'm coming to the Bronx pretty soon. I was actually in the Bronx just a few days ago, and I think what we are looking at with regards to the snow is sanitation. Right now, we have 2,500 workers who are working 12-hour shifts. So it's at an increased level of staffing, because what we need is half the sanitation workers to be doing snow cleanup and snow response, the other half doing garbage collection and recycling pickup. So both of those things can be happening at the same time. And the city has a number of snow melters. And this is the kind of key part. Usually when there's snowfall in our city, the temperature tends to rise. We get a little assistance from Mother Nature. That has not been the case. We have been through some of the coldest weather the city has ever seen since the snowfall. So instead of the snow melting, it's actually just hardened, turned into ice. And so what that's required the city to do is to have snow melters, where we have them across all 5 boroughs, where sanitation will then bring snow and then melt it by running these machines 24 hours. So I've been to one of these sites in Lower Manhattan, but we have them across the city. And right now, by last count, we have melted about 200 million pounds of snow, and we have laid out, I think, around 230 million pounds of salt across the 5 boroughs. So this is what it looks like. Keep the city moving. The work, sanitation is doing a good job. They're doing everything they can, but we know that the work is not over until every New Yorker's life is back to the way that it was.
The devil is busy. You step into the seat. Yeah. You thought you were fully prepared, and you would have been, because New York, we haven't seen snow like this in like 10 or 12 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time. And I think, snow for us has meant like 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 inches. We're looking at, 12 inches of snow, and then the cold front. And I think, honestly, the cold front is the thing that we haven't even seen these kinds of winters in a long time. Right. I think we consider ourselves New Yorkers. We talk about how it's brick outside, but this level is a different level. Yeah. And I think the thing that's been concerning is it's so cold. And by the way, tomorrow, the weekend, it's going to be cold again at that same kind of level. We want everybody to come inside. So we have been trying everything, every single tool that we have to bring New Yorkers in. We've made close to about 1,100 placements of New Yorkers into shelters and safe havens, because at this level of cold, it is dangerous to be outside.
Yeah. And for those of you that are saying, oh, but some homeless people passed away, I did some research, and those people were, I don't want to say they were drug addicts, and they just happened to be in the streets because that's where they were drug addicting. And
so we have, at this time, I'll tell you, about 17 New Yorkers have lost their lives. 13 New Yorkers, it's suspected to be tied to hypothermia. 3 New Yorkers suspected to be tied to overdoses. 1 New Yorker still to be determined. What I'll tell you, however, is that if you see someone outside who is in need, call 311, and then a first responder and outreach worker will go directly to them. That's actually how the city has been able to make close to 1,100 placements, is New Yorkers letting the city know, keep an eye out. We have to, this person is in need of help, and we move them inside. And I've been to a number of these shelters. What they are doing is keeping people warm, keeping people safe, keeping people actually fed in a moment when otherwise they would be out in some of the worst weather that we've seen in the city.
Yeah, this is your first 100 days and this drops in your lap. But outside of this, how's it been?
I have to say every day it is a privilege to be the mayor of this city, because this is the city that we all love, and to be able to lead it, it is something that every day I wake up and I'm thankful for the opportunity. And I have to say that this weather, it's difficult. It's also still an opportunity to respond to the needs of New Yorkers, because what you see is that for all of the conversation around politics, what New Yorkers want to know is, will you help them live their lives? Will you make their lives a little bit easier? And that's what we need to do every single day. And so for me, one of the big focuses through these 35 days that we've been in office is, this is a city that right now we're facing a cold front, but even longer than the cold front, we've been facing the affordability crisis. How do we make it that little bit easier to live in this city? And so the first day after I got inaugurated, I went to an apartment building where I met with a number of tenants who were showing me the kinds of housing conditions that they were living through. I mean, I'm talking about rust falling off the bathroom, the kinds of violations that when I looked at the tenant and I asked her, how long have you been living with this? She pointed at her 20-something-year-old son before he was born. And when you have this kind of violation in front of you and that kind of impunity as the behavior that we've seen from a number of bad landlords, it's also incumbent upon us is to stand up and do something about it. And so I'm proud that in this time, we also managed to secure more than $30 million in commitments to repairs to fix that tenant's apartment, as well as a number of other tenants' apartments across the city, so that they can actually live in habitable conditions.
Yeah, can you imagine 20 years of that? And you just keep
20
going
years.
And raising your kid, and now your kid grows up. Now, what if there's illnesses unknown based on mold, perhaps, or lead poisoning?
And I think a lot of times in New York City, we almost glamorize the struggle that you have to get through. You just tell yourself, this is just how it is.
I'm a New Yorker.
This is just how it is. I have to deal with this. You don't actually have to deal with a landlord violating your rights. And I don't blame New Yorkers for feeling that way, because for a long time, the city has left them alone in that struggle. I mean, how many mayors has that tenant lived through with that rust?
That
right?
part.
So I understand why she would not think there's a reason to call 311 anymore. And so what we're trying to show is that we want to earn New Yorkers' trust, but we know we can only do so by delivering on their needs. And so that's been a big part of this, is how do you actually do that delivery? And the other thing for me, if you think about the kind of hierarchy of costs in people's lives after housing, it's childcare. And so on day 8, we delivered more than $1 billion in funding for universal childcare. That's going to take $23,000, $24,000 a year off the backs of a working family, because now there'll be childcare, not just for 3-year-olds, but also for 2-year-olds. That's the way that you make it easier to live in this city, and so that people can keep calling themselves New Yorkers.
Yeah, so that people can now free up their time to go and look for work or be engaged in work,
Absolutely. And I think it's like you said, a lot of people don't realize that there are parents who would like to be in the workforce, but they cannot afford to work.
Right.
It costs more for them to work than it does to stay home. Because of the cost of childcare.
Yeah.
And so, when Quebec instituted universal childcare, they actually saw a 10-to-1 return economically, because there were so many more young mothers joining the workforce than they even anticipated.
Yeah, it's real.
And that's the thing, is that it's not that people are not working, it's that they're not being paid for their work.
And it's not that people don't want to work, but it's got to make sense. I was one of those people. Unfortunately, I was not working. When you're pregnant, you're having a baby, you go out, and then no one necessarily wants to hire you back. And then, God forbid, you have more than one child. Yeah. That's almost $2,000 a month.
And I think it's like you said, if it doesn't make sense, and if it doesn't make dollars, then it doesn't make sense, right? It's just, there's this tendency that we're asking ourselves, why aren't more people settling down? Why aren't more people raising a family? Look at how expensive we've made it to do that.
Yeah.
And so this, to me, is a key thing. And that's why one of the focuses we have right now until February 27th is sharing with New Yorkers that they can apply for universal pre-K and 3K. And they can do that in New York City. It is a program for everyone who calls this city home. And it is not only important in terms of the economic relief it can provide a family, it's also important in terms of what it can do for a child in bringing them into those settings. Early childhood education, it's so critical
For your child to learn socialization skills.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
independence, right? Yeah.
And so if anybody is watching or listening and they're interested in finding out more, you can go to myschools.nyc. You can apply anytime between now, February 27th, and it's not first come, first serve. It is an open period. So don't worry if you haven't applied yet or you're going to apply in 2 days. All is fine. Just make sure you apply because it could be a difference in your life and in your child's life.
For the better, always.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you want to take that day off and send them to school. Real quick, shifting gears, there's an all-woman ticket that's coming to town, courtesy of Governor Hochul with Vivian Adams. Is that your dream ticket, or what are your thoughts on that?
I think it's a good ticket. You know, just this morning, I actually endorsed Governor Hochul, and I spoke about how when we were on stage, as we were announcing the delivery of that $1.2 billion for funding for universal childcare, the governor said the era of empty promises is over. And I think that's a big part for New Yorkers of why they've lost faith in government, is that it's just been empty promise after empty promise. And what excites me about this moment, the partnership that we're building with the governor, the way that she's choosing to govern, is that it's a time to fulfill those promises. And so to me, childcare is a key part of that promise, and also making this a city where we can actually respond and address the needs of working New Yorkers. And I think the governor is doing that. I think this is a good ticket. And I'm excited, frankly, at having the relationship between City Hall and Albany being one where we work together.
Right,
the alignment.
The alignment.
You know, it's been like the only speed is war. And that's not what New Yorkers want to see.
Yeah, no, it's a new day. You're a breath of fresh air.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate your time. And listen, don't be a stranger. But before I let you go, I know you recite lyrics and stuff, but I have to ask you, Biggie or Tupac?
It's got to be Biggie.
Hey, come on, it's the Brooklyn way. Nas or Jay-Z? Right, you better. Nas or Jay-Z?
Okay, I used to represent Queensbridge houses, so I got to go with Nas.
All right, so you know I'm from Astoria Projects, right? So do you know that I'm the girl singing the hook on AZ's Sugar Hill?
No.
That's me. I'm Miss Jones.
Know that.
Yeah, you probably, yeah. But so right? So we got connection. Come on, Queensbridge. Come on, yeah.
Okay.
So thank you. I love you
Very
for
welcome.
coming in, and keep up the good work, and
Thank
stop on through and keep us posted on what's going on.
Thank you so much, my friend. It's lovely to see you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Same to you.
Okay. Talk to you soon.
The mayor of New York, ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Mantami. Yes, clip that. Hey. And on that note, people, I never can say goodbye. No. I never can say goodbye. So I couldn't do the sound effects. Because it clipped him. It clips his voice. I played with it yesterday and I knew better. Thank you, Gregory. Woo! Mic drop, bitch. I never can say goodbye. No, baby, now. I never can. Billy Business. Moderators, do your jobs. I never can say goodbye. Mo Better Radio. Thank you. Thank you, Georgiana. Thank you, Denise. Denise Sparrow. Thank you all. Appreciate you all. Thank you. And let it fly. Woo! I never can say goodbye now. Ooh, no. Never can say goodbye. No. I never can say goodbye now. Thank you all. Please tell a friend. Tell an enemy. I never can say goodbye. No. Didn't get to the birthdays, but I gotta go because I gotta get ready for Queen's Flip and shampoo tonight. Will be on YouTube on Queen's Flips. I don't even know. Queen's Flip and Friends. You gotta find it. I don't know. Please let everybody know the kid is here. She's untouched, unbothered, and untethered. No more time regulations, no more content. Jonesy, can you please not talk about this one? Jonesy, can you please not say that? Jonesy, can you please not do this? No more of that. No more gatekeeping. Let everybody know. 7 to 10. I love you. Have a great weekend. Love you back. Right, Ulysses. Right. Thank you so much, Natalie. Right? Yay. Come on, Baya. Come on. Let them know. It was never the institution. It was never that building. It was never those numbers. It was always the brand. The protect your peace, head and swivel. The end. See you guys next week. Big Nuke, you stupid. Thank you, Michael. And thank you, God, for the blessings. Mama Flip. Thank you, Keisha. Guys, have a great day at work or whatever you're doing. Thank you, chat, for keeping it going. Thank you, Fendi Flavors. Nick Music, right? I did it without the establishment. What? Thank you, Zach. Zach, I hope you come back. Sim Ventre. It's going to be on Flip the Network tonight at 5 p.m. Flip the Network. Me, Shampoo, and Queen's Flip. So that's why I got to go. I'm trying to get all your comments posted because I don't want you thinking that I was ignoring. I wasn't paying attention because I had to focus, and I was trying to actually listen to what he was saying and not just shoot off my questions like, so you mean to tell me, Mayor Mandami, that you've been the mayor for all of 85 days and whatever her foolishness would have said. I didn't want to be that. I didn't want to be that. That I didn't want to be. Thank you, Georgiana. Thank you, Melvin Washington. Appreciate you for being here. Please tell people the only way this thing goes is when more people come. Run out your crib. Thank you. Yes, Jeanette. Everybody be safe. It's supposed to be a little more snow. What's at my fucking door? What's at my door? Let me end the stream.